Hello, guys. So I hope everything's fine. All the audio's up and you guys can hear me properly. The race is gonna start in like 10 minutes. So just confirm in the chat. I don't think I can see any of you guys. So yeah, just confirm. Okay, it's working. I can see your chats. Nice. That's good. What's up, everybody? What are you guys doing? What are your predictions? What are my predictions? I honestly have not thought about it, but I would say I think Norris will get it. I think Max and Lewis are the only drivers who've won here since 2016. So logically, I would want Max or Lewis to win because that would be like a really cool stat to keep. Just these two guys winning in this circuit for almost 10 years. That would be really cool. But logically, my mind says McLaren's got the pace over everybody else to get the win. Norris and Piastri will knock each other out. Oh, that's the classic Mercedes title battle thing that happened in 2016. Max winning, yeah, that's fairly possible. Max can definitely get the win because he's been really strong around this track. His first F1 win also came here in 2016 when Rosberg and Hamilton crashed out. So that's why. Max will be on the podium. Yeah, definitely Max will be on the podium. Lance is not driving, no, because he's got some injury with his hand and because he's taken part in quali, now no other driver can replace him. So that's the problem. So the GOAT is not going to be there in the race. Nico Rosberg should drive Aston Martin car today. Nobody can actually drive the Aston Martin now because to be able to take part in the race, you have to at least take part in FP3 and quali, or it's just the quali. There's some rule, but you have to at least be a part of the qualifying and FP3 ideally, which I think Bearman did for Sainz in Saudi last year. Nico's gonna have some flashbacks during commentary. Yup. Yeah. 100%. He jokes about it a lot as well. If you guys are free, you should just Google Rosberg Spanish GP guide, and then he has that reaction when he approaches that turn. It's hilarious. You should watch it. Can any team pull off a one-stop strategy? No, I don't think so because this track is crazy on the tires. So at least even Pirelli's suggested strategies, all of them are two-stoppers. So I doubt that anyone's gonna pull off a one-stopper. And if they do, crazy. T1 will be intense. Yeah. Max was joking about it that they should go three wide and turn one, and it would be very cool. In the post-race press conference, he was talking about it. 2012 F1 versus 2016 F1. Which season was the best according to you? I mean, both had their ups and downs, but I think you can say 2012 because a lot of drivers from different teams were gunning for the title, so that makes it more exciting than just one team. Yeah. Okay, so the F1 intro started. That's cool. What are your predictions for the race? I've got all the, yeah, I think all the data set up fine. Alonso has to finish in the points today. Yes, one car less. Definitely he should. Will Ferrari perform well today? I don't know. Maybe Hamilton is usually good around this track, and so is Leclerc. So, great thumbnail. Yeah, I know, right? I did that on purpose. Piastri P1. Okay, chalo. Let's put a voting poll. I think I can do that. Let's do it. Start a poll. I'm starting a poll for the winner. So, you guys have got to tell me who's winning. Okay, I've got the poll. Now you guys can vote and see who's right. Yuki is gonna start from the pit lane. I'm assuming he's gotten a change of parts. I was reading a couple of articles before the race, and the Red Bull guy was saying that they set up Yuki's car wrong. So I don't know what is going on with that second Red Bull. Yeah, but that just sucks, honestly. Max should win it to make the title more spicy. Yeah, that's what I said after the last race, that I hope that Max gets a win in Spain so that we've got a more fun title. What happened to Leclerc in Q3? So he went with an alternate strategy for with respect to the tires. So every race weekend you have to give up a certain tires and then save some for the quali and race. So Leclerc decided to have one less set of soft tires in quali because he's trying to do something different by having a fresher set of medium as well in the race. So he's played a gamble that he said might work. If it doesn't, it's completely on him. That's what he said. He said he took a risk and he wants to try it out. So basically, everybody had six sets of soft tires, I'm assuming, and he took five because he wanted to carry an extra medium. I think it was that. Hamilton podium, any chance? He's been really strong on this track, so I hope that we get a Lewis podium. So, what are you guys voting? Piastri's got 46% of the votes, and then Verstappen's 33%. Oh wow, you guys don't believe in Norris at all. Norris has got like 6% of votes. That sucks. Russell do nothing, get podium coming today. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? So where are you guys watching the race? Like, is it F1 TV fan code? Where are you guys watching? Who will get the fastest lap today? Doesn't matter because there are no points anymore for this. Even Norris doesn't believe in himself. Oh my god. So you guys can see the tires. Everybody is starting on the soft tires except of Yuki. So I don't think a lot of people are going to use the hard tires because that was like a terrible tire in terms of performance. So wow, that's top 19 in top 19 in soft tires. Wow, that's gonna be a spicy. That's gonna be a spicy start. So who's got a soft tire? Piastri's got a soft tire, fresh soft tire. Norris has got a fresh soft. Everyone else is on a used set of soft tire in the top 10. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. I honestly want Lewis on the podium. It's been a while. It's one of his strongest tracks, and I'm just hoping he pulls off something. Yeah. I want him on the podium. I think a Piastri Verstappen Hamilton podium would be really good. Yeah. Or a Norris Verstappen Hamilton. Yeah. In any order. I think that's what's on my agenda today. Lewis podium. Yeah. Yes. So they are showing previous wins here. So that's what the stat I was talking about. That Verstappen and Hamilton are the only one that have won at this circuit since 2016. So no other driver has won. That's just insane. Insane consistency. Rosberg's on the commentary, and it's always so fun to listen to him because he doesn't do any of those BS things. He just tells things as it is, and he's very frank on the commentary, so it gets very fun. The temperature is hot there. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. This track temperature is hot. It's extremely heavy on the tires, which is why two stopper is a minimum. You guys should see the 2021 Spanish Grand Prix, where I think Mercedes did three stops with Lewis, and then it was hammer time, and then he closed the gap and won the race. That was like a strategic masterclass from Mercedes. A new winner, or maybe not. I would say it would be a McLaren or Verstappen for the win. But you could dream. You could dream. I want Hamilton on the podium. If it's the top step, then nothing better than that. Yuki is going into the pit lane. Franco's almost on the grid now. Right, we are almost done. We should start now. Okay. Whoa, Piastri's start was amazing. Hamilton's also, Leclerc is also so ahead. What happened? And Hamilton overtakes. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. That was a perfect start. Verstappen goes P2, Norris is P3. All clear in turn one. Complete clean. Wow, Piastri was just like he just went through. Wow, that was a crazy start, like zero bottle at all. And Leclerc is also P6 now. Leclerc's P5, P5. Russell drops two places. Both of the Ferraris did a brilliant job to just close the gap. Wow. Nice, nice, nice. It just somehow felt like Piastri started much earlier than other guys. I did not understand. He went so quickly and the other drivers were behind. I want to see a replay of this. Damn good, damn good. Lewis has got to go hammer time. Wow, Piastri is 8 tenths clear of Verstappen now. Wow. Why was Norris so slow at the start? I mean, he that's the thing about Norris. Oh, and Russell almost made a move on Leclerc there. I have no idea how Norris dropped a position. Alonso overtakes Hulkenberg. What? Hulkenberg made four positions since the start, and Hulkenberg overtakes Alonso again. What's that kick Sauber pace? Damn. Nice, 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 nice. I mean, if Alonso loses points to Hulkenberg today, that is going to be the most Alonso thing that would happen to him. Okay, Verstappen's closing in. He's within 6 tenths, but Norris is completely dropped off. Norris is like 2 seconds off Piastri. I don't know what's going on there. Where's Stroll? Stroll's not taking part in the race. He's got some injury. Max is very close, very, very close to Oscar. Red Bull's got the pace to challenge McLaren today. Max is quick. No, no, Piastri didn't do an early start. He was just very quick to react. He's fine. He's not under any investigation. I don't see that. So he's safe. That's not a problem. Lewis is dropped off from Lando's DRS. So has Leclerc. So I think if Ferrari doesn't have the race pace to challenge McLaren, then they've got to pull something crazy with the strategy because McLarens are quicker. At least Norris is lapping 4 tenths quicker than Lewis based on the last lap. Toto's on the radio saying, George, concentrate. Hmm. Do you remember that Focus George Focus radio from Toto? It's one of those. Max is putting fastest laps after fastest laps. Right. So now everybody's out of DRS. Yeah, everyone's out of DRS. Up until Gasly, everyone's out of DRS. And Gasly is making a move on Hajar. These guys were chilling, by the way. They were watching a football match of PSG yesterday, and Gasly put up pictures on Instagram. Both of them French drivers. They didn't invite Ocon though, so that's kind of sad. Leclerc is in Lewis's DRS. I am not sure how they're going to manage that. Whoever will mess up in pits will lose a P3. I mean, Ferrari's pit stops have been very good, so ideally that should not be a problem. But now Lewis is very close to Lando, not in his DRS yet, but around that 1 second mark. Piastri's gone 2 seconds to Verstappen, and I think that clean air advantage is just the best you can get. Mercedes pace is kind of screwed. So that flexi wing thing would hamper more in the race than it would do in quali, is what I read somewhere. So I guess we'll probably see it in race, or maybe it was just pointless. At least Lewis was saying the flexi wing thing was pointless after the quali yesterday. Good start. Russell somehow lost a lot. If Leclerc is within DRS of Lewis, then we can pull off a double overtake on Norris. How? Lewis needs DRS, huh? Piastri was so far away by the time everybody reached turn one. It's crazy. They are showing Lewis's start. So Lewis and Leclerc were almost side by side at one point. Yeah. Went on the outside of George. That was good, good. What did Lawson do? Lawson and Alonso touched again. Oh my god. Why? Why? Shit. These two always on track. Leclerc's start was just too good. I agree. I agree. That was just insane. Albon got hit for no reason. Yeah, his Alex's front wing is kind of bad. Oh my god. Poor guy. Something bad keeps happening to him. What? Leclerc is within point 0.3 of Lewis. What are they doing? Are they gonna switch the cars? I don't know what they're planning to do because Lewis is 2.5 seconds behind Norris, and Leclerc is Lewis is struggling. Honestly, I hope they don't waste time behind each other. I think he's gonna let him pass. Oh, Lewis defended. Lewis defended the move. He's not letting him go. Once again, it's gonna be a oh my god, Ferrari. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to swap. They're gonna have to swap. I feel Lewis is not catching Norris, but I think even Leclerc won't catch Norris. McLarens are faster, but they should at least switch for a while. Why Albon pitted? I think it's front wing. Oh, Norris. Ah, that's why Lewis lost to Norris because he got a call to pick up the pace. Got it. Did Albon though get a new wing? I'm not sure. I kind of missed it while reading the chat. How long was the pit stop? Because a front wing pit stop would at least be 10 seconds if I'm not wrong. Rosberg is very concerned about Lewis's driving, like he always is. Norris has got to pass Max, which is not very easy. I don't see anything. I don't see any radios asking for a position switch. I mean, the radios are right there, but I don't think there's any. I think Lando won't pass Max. He'll save his tires. Probably. Also, there's a lot of room here in terms of strategy to make moves because it's a two-stopper anyways. So let's see what the Ferrari drivers do now. Is Leclerc gonna pass? Is Lewis gonna defend? Oh, the Ferrari drivers are free to race. It looks like, yeah. Hamilton defended it well, and Rosberg is shaking his head. I think Rosberg's right. Why are they not swapping the cars? He can just give the position back if he's not moving. So they are discussing on the radio that how much faster can he go. I am just reading some of the radio chats, but you see Leclerc's message, guys. I'm sacrificing my collie to be fast in the race. Yeah, there's an order to swap the cars. Yeah, there's an order to swap the cars. Yep. Lewis has got a lot of graining on the tires. Good pick by Ferrari to swap the cars. Yeah. Why is Hamilton slower than Leclerc? I don't know. We'll probably find out. He probably set up the car a different way. I think this changing of positions have gotten Russell into the play as well. Russell is closed on to Lewis. I think they should probably find a gap and bring in Lewis because otherwise he's just going to keep dropping positions here. Okay, so it was Sainz who got the front wing damage probably. I I don't think Charles can catch up to Norris here. It's 6 seconds. W- Norris catching up to Max as well. Yeah, but passing Max is another thing. Yeah. When will you make a reel about Red Bull making a rocket ship to building a shit box? The Red Bull's not a shit box. I don't know why people keep saying that. It's a harder car to drive, but the car has pace, which is why it's performing the way it's performing. It's not like it's a Kick Sauber level car which is suddenly going into the podiums. Who will you support now because Stroll is not participating this race? Nobody. I said Hamilton podium and he started struggling. So, yeah, I am not gonna say anything anymore. The driver audios are AI translated by the app, so sometimes it gets it wrong. Yeah, I probably jinxed Lewis. Looks like you are a Red Bull fan from your biased commentary. Wow, wow, wow. I just said Red Bull's not a shit box. How is that saying a Red Bull fan? People are just crazy. But Norris is almost catching Max. Okay, let's see if he can make that move. It doesn't really end well half of the time when Verstappen and Norris are fighting for positions. Now jinx the top three so that Ferrari can get double podium. Okay, guys, I think McLaren's gonna win. I have jinxed it for you. A lot of guys are struggling with the tires, and Lewis is like 2 seconds back of Leclerc. But Leclerc hasn't caught up either. Norris's tires are gonna get cooked in that dirty air. Especially the soft tires are so weak, they're gonna get screwed. Let's see what he does now. He's in DRS. He's very, very close. Yeah, I think he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah. It was an easy overtake. Max didn't even defend it. Yeah, he just yep. Norris just flies past and P2. Let's see if Leclerc can catch Max now because Max is lapping at 121, 1 minute 21.6, and Leclerc is 1 minute 21.0. So probably he can, maybe let's see. Is it generally a two stopper? Yeah, this track is. Bortoletto is close to points. How has Alonso's P11? How is Alonso suddenly P11? Oh yeah, they're showing now because I just saw that happen on the screen. Yeah, Alonso's gone off. Oh god. Oh my god. Alonso's the most experienced driver and it's his home race and oh my god, that's bad. Max Pitts, that's a good pit stop. Alonso's got the worst luck this season. Norris has closed the gap quite a lot. Undercut, yeah. Yeah, it's quite good on the circuit, yeah. I think McLaren will probably have to react, but then Norris is catching Piastri, so I don't understand how would they react. It's going to be a tough call for McLaren to make sure that they prioritize both drivers well. Only the tire strategy can change in the top order. Otherwise, that's the race for you. But the problem is the top three also has a lot more pace than the others. Like it's McLaren, then Red Bull, and then Ferrari is quite far behind. So I'm not sure if Leclerc can go through. He's gone for two medium tires that would help him in the race, but let's see what he can do. I think that was also the reason why. I think that's also the reason why Leclerc was so quick in the first stint because he's gonna do soft, medium, soft, so he can go easy on his. He can quickly finish his soft tire stint. Maybe I don't know. Do you think Piastri is better driver than Lando? Honestly, both of them have talent, but Piastri's got to be more consistent. So that's why he's. I would put him above Lando as of now. He performs when it matters, like we saw in the quali yesterday. So they put Max on soft, so he's gonna do soft, soft, medium. He's got a fresh set of soft tires, Max. So I think he can do some magic now. Why is Lewis losing the pace? I have no idea. Like, did they just set the car up for quali and then messed up the race pace? I don't know, but something's not right. Because Lewis in general has gotten good race pace. We saw in Imola, we saw in general in the couple of races. He's bad. He's a bit bad in quali, but nowhere bad in the race. So it's got to be something suspicious. Leclerc is not closing on Norris. No, he's 8 seconds off. Alonso's coming in. What are they putting him on? Mediums. I guess they should just pit Lewis at this. No, but there's no gap right now. Let's see. What happened to Williams this weekend? From points to P17, P18. Maybe the flexi wing thing affected them. Hamilton's got a box now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, they should pit him. I think Lewis would do a soft medium no, but he doesn't. He has a hard tire. I'm not sure if they're gonna go on hards. Ferrari said protecting undercut, but from whom? Okay, probably if Mercedes try to undercut them. I hope the medium works better for him. How many times does a driver needs to pit in Spanish GP? Only once by By rule, it's once, but I think there'll be at least two. Yeah, Ferrari's not got that much pace to close on the McLarens. Leclerc is not closing in on Norris. He's 8 tenths lower than Norris. That's just, yeah, bad. They're just doing that to Leclerc so that he can. Okay, Leclerc's got box too. They're protecting the max undercut, I guess. Let's see if Leclerc can. I don't think Leclerc will come ahead of Max. No, no chance because Max was ahead initially and then he undercut him as well. Okay, that's a good stop from Ferrari once again. Good, good. 2.1, not bad. I want to see does he come ahead of. Yeah, he's ahead of Lewis. Yeah, yeah, ahead of Lewis. Yeah. Leclerc's on mediums too. So let's see how Leclerc and Hamilton spaces on medium tires. Yeah, both of them have gotten some amount of gap to the car in the front. Let's see. McLaren not pitting looks like a strategy blunder. I don't know because I feel they should have reacted with at least one car, but maybe they've got something else in store. They have a superior pace clearly, so maybe they're trying to pull off something else. Would they pull a one stopper? Would McLaren try and do that? Because we're already on lap 20. Yeah. Lewis is kind of not well about the fact that he got pitted early. Maybe he was saving tires to push and then they just pit him so then he couldn't use up his tires. Maybe. Maybe. Who's gonna win the championship at this point? We are just like 8, 9 races in, too early to comment. Looks like McLaren does have water in the tires. I mean, Horner tried that. Then Horner tried with the flexi wing things. That also didn't work. What is he gonna do next? You guys need to predict. McLaren can't decide with whom they should try new stats. Not at all, because that would be quite dumb from them. Piastri still has gotten a lot of pace compared to Norris, man. That's good. क्या McLarens को Yeti help करते हैं? That would Horners knew. Oh, guys are clever in the comments. And we see Alonso making a move. Two Spanish drivers battling P17, P18 at the Spanish Grand Prix. What happened to Alonso? I think he just had a pit stop. That's why he went behind and he went off track also. Not a good day for him. Max is back in P3. Max has got good pace. We Hulkenberg is in now P9. Something random keeps happening in the last 2, 3 positions of points. There was Bortoletto up there, and then now there's Hulkenberg. I feel Stroll and Alonso should retire after 26. I think for Alonso, I'm really finding it hard to understand how is he going to carry on next year. Hopefully, if new Adrian Newey builds a good car, because this season's been horrible for him. Leclerc still quicker than Lewis. Leclerc still like 6 tenths quicker than Lewis. So that's definitely something. He's been the faster Ferrari today. Did the flexi wing help? I don't think so. McLaren still got pace, so maybe it hampered. I don't know, Williams or Mercedes a bit. That we'll have to see next couple of races. Someone get Verstappen out of their Red Bull shit box. The Red Bull is not a shit box. I don't know. People, why do they assume that? It's the car has space. It's just a bit difficult to drive, and that was fixed with the updates. Like Max doesn't complain about the car a lot now. So the problem initially was the drivability of the car. Even Max was not happy with it. But now, what a bad pit stop from McLaren. Yikes, 3 seconds. What are they even doing? Could Lewis get a podium? At the start of the race, I said yes, that probably jinxed him because I don't see him on the podium. Mercedes' pace is really affected, na? Like, I think the flexi wing did, yeah, flexi wing would has affected them, I think. Norris is 10 seconds behind Max. He's got to put in some crazy laps. Piastri is the only one, yeah, who's not pitted, and I think Gasly in the top 10 right now. Piastri is pitting. Oh, Max might just be in the lead. The early pit stop did help Red Bull. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The undercut worked. Yeah, it did. And that's given Max a 5 second buffer and clean air. Wow, that is good. But Piastri is going to be very quick now on the medium tires. Yeah. Let's see how quickly Oscar closes the gap to Max. Let's see. And to everybody asking why did Red Bull pit so early, that's probably the answer. They've given him a chance to maintain the lead now. Strategy blunder. I think we'll have to revisit this post race. Yeah. I think uh, let's see what McLaren's are going to do. Are they doing soft, medium, medium, or soft, medium, soft? Lewis is still roughly 3 tenths slower to Leclerc. Yeah. Alonso and Lawson crash incoming. Please no Horner to Ferrari. Oh yeah, that rumor. Yeah, I don't think he's going. He denied it. And plus, it would be really weird to see Horner defending Hamilton after fighting against him for so many years. Kimi is getting past Gasly now. Verstappen gonna win. I mean, technically, McLaren's would be a lot faster. But if Max wins, then that's a very big blunder from McLaren because they would look really stupid. RB21 is a shitbox. Max is driving it, therefore it looks fast, but in reality it's equivalent or worse than Merc. I don't think you got F1 knowledge, buddy. Yeah. Russell picking up on Lewis. Yep. Probably the Mercedes is performing better on the mediums. Isaac's doing a great job. Yeah, one of the. I think as of now, I would say right up there with Kimi in terms of best performing rookies. Imagine, okay, Albon and I was saying, imagine just driving a Kick Sauber or an Alpine or a Haas, and then suddenly somebody comes up and says Red Bull is a shit box. You would be so irritated. Yeah. Is Max going for a three stop? I doubt it. I think it's going to be a two stopper. Piastri's not gone any faster, so because he's on the mediums, I think they'll switch on in some time. Because Russell, after a couple of laps, started picking up the pace. Albon is dropping. Albon's dropping. Albon front wing damage. Oh no. What happened, Albon and Lawson? Let's see. Both Red Bull Junior drivers at one point. It's good, Lawson. Oh yeah, Albon's mistake. Yeah, Lawson did a clean overtake and then Albon. Yeah. Oh, and then Lawson. Oh my god. Yikes. There are a couple of carbon pieces on the track now. Will we get like a VSC or something? Piastri Piastri's picking up a bit now. Hamilton's completely off the pace. I agree because it's a very strong track from him. He's nowhere. He's genuinely nowhere. I don't know what has he done. Leclerc catching Norris? No, I think apart from anything weird happening, it's gonna be a two McLaren Verstappen podium. Now, if Verstappen's winning this or not is a different thing that we'll have to see. I'm hoping for a McLaren 1-2 today. Let's see. They're discussing on the commentary that Max might try and do a three stopper. Whole grid is a Red Bull sandwich. Yes. Albon retiring. Albon retiring. I can't see that on my stream. Where did you guys see? Yeah. Just saw it now. Oh, radio message. Correct. Okay, so they gave Albon a 10-second time penalty. So he's gonna serve the penalty and then probably retire. Yeah. The England football team is here at the Red Bull garage. So Piastri's picked up the pace now, 1 second faster than Max in the last lap. Yeah, I think Albon is gonna do one more lap and then retire just so that he doesn't get the penalty. Max is complaining about the car. What's wrong? Yeah, like I said, last lap Piastri was a second faster than Max. So yeah, if Max gets that McLaren, we'll be experiencing 2023 every year. That's true. But then we would have would probably have Piastri as a teammate. So that would be fun, at least to watch. Okay, Albon's back in the pits to retire so that he doesn't get a penalty next race. Honestly, there's not much happening in this race. Lewis is like 10 seconds behind Leclerc. That's just bad, honestly. What's wrong with Lewis? I think we'll have to see his post race interview because this is not what you expect from him. Max is pitting again. I'm assuming he's going to do a three stopper now. Let's see what tires he goes on. Good stop, 2.3. Verstappen's on. Oh, Verstappen and Hamilton quite close. Medium tires, okay. Medium tires for 36. I don't know. Maybe they'll do a three stopper. Lando with the most goated starts in every race. I agree. Okay, so McLaren's thinking that Red Bull is on a three stopper. Okay. I want to see what Leclerc does now with Max. Let's see if his 300 IQ move from Collie has worked out for Leclerc. Why Red Bull always give crap strategies to Max? I don't think you guys have watched F1 for the longest time because Red Bull has got one of the best strategy teams. You've got Hannah Schmitz with strategy who's doing really well, and like their strategies was one of the reasons why in a tight championship battle in 2021 they did so well. So Red Bull strategy usually is very good. Now Russell is gapping Lewis almost. Oh, it's yikes. Leclerc's neither catching up, not falling behind. Yeah, because that pace is not there. Oh, what happened with Lawson again? Ah, what is Lawson doing? Lawson's got a busy race today. He's getting a lot of screen time with all of this. Funnily enough, the Albon incident was not Liam's fault. Oh, they banged wheels. Liam's just dive bombing, Rosberg said. Lawson on a mission to bring in safety car. Bro, do you know that if that happens and if Max benefits from a safety car, there will be a lot of conspiracy theories that Red Bull is using the second car for safety car and all. Feeling sad for Hamilton. I think he should be able to fend off Russell, hopefully. But I think a Ferrari 4.5, P4, P5 would the max there. Max's last lap was one and what was one and a half second faster than Piastri's last lap. Damn, that is solid. GP on the radio. 1973-74. Funny. Hamilton's is dropping continuously. Russell's dropped with Hamilton also. He was 1.1, now he's 1.7. It's more to do with Max picking up the pace because Max is a second and a half faster than Piastri also. So Max is rapid right now. So, by the way, if Stroll doesn't come in Canada, by if he's not recovered by Canada, then we might have another driver in the Aston Martin for a change. Alfa Romeo was goated, but Sauber is trash. The team is Sauber only. It was just the title sponsor was Alfa Romeo, and now it's Kick. They were equally bad all the time. Gasly and Colpinto are last. Yuki's third last. Max is closing in so crazily on Leclerc. Why is the reserve driver not driving instead of Stroll? Because you have to at least take part in FP3 and qualifying to take part in the race. Now, because Stroll took part in qualifying, he cannot, any other driver cannot replace him in the race. Lewis P3, any chance? Buddy, if he sticks to P4, P5, that's going to be a great thing. P3 is out of contention. Why didn't they replace Stroll? You can't replace a driver. Okay, McLaren's gotten a message to Norris that Verstappen is his race, so it's got to pick up the pace. Max is within a second of Charles now. This is fun to watch. I don't think Leclerc would defend Verstappen, not his race. Maybe not as aggressively as he ideally would. Why does Lawson go into everyone? I don't know. He's once again trying to overtake someone. Oh, okay, good. He did that. This mediums of Max can't go to the end. Ideally, yeah, it won't. I don't think so. And Max goes past Leclerc easily. Leclerc, I said, not his race. Makes no sense. Max is back on the podium positions. Where did you get this dashboard? It's multi-viewer. It's free if you have F1 TV. Otherwise, you can go to f1-.com. That's free. Why is no one using hards? It is that slow. Yeah, it's bad. Max strategy today is just to pit and race as hard as possible. Yeah, yeah. I think Yuki's not been that great in the Red Bull seat. They did something wrong with his setup, is what I read last. But still, he's not been on pace with that car. Ferrari has not brought any upgrades. They have stalled their upgrades until they fix their balance problems. So they are getting a new floor and I think a suspension in the upcoming races. Max versus Norris is an interesting battle to see for P2. Although Norris has picked up the pace as well, so this should be fun. Will Max go for two stop? He's already done two stops. But I doubt he can keep up this pace up till the end. Max is using every last drop of the car. Yeah, he always does. Yeah, Mercedes is also struggling. It seems he's not. He's not as close as he would like to be. If it's a safety car now or in 10 laps, Max will win. Oh yeah, could be. No, that would like equalize the race a lot. We'll have fun for the next 30 laps. Where are you seeing Max if he doesn't pit? I'm assuming potentially could stay P3 because I don't think the Ferraris have pace to make that much gap because Leclerc will pit again. I doubt it. Alonso is still not in the points, man. What is this going on? Just give Lawson some penalty so that Alonso can be in points. Does Lewis have another set of mediums? He doesn't have fresh mediums. He doesn't have. Leclerc has a fresh set of mediums. Lewis might have used mediums. I have to see. Yuki is P13. Wow. What's the chance of Max winning? I don't think so. He's gonna win. Would be cool if he wins to keep that statistic alive, but I don't know. Piastri's got this under control. It looks like that. Why Leclerc didn't go for second lap in Q3 because he opted to have one less set of soft tires. So he had five sets, everybody else had six. He had a fresh set of medium, which he's going to use in the race. So he went with an off strategy. So let's see how that plays out for him. Max P3 or P2? Max is already P3. Don't McLaren need to pit now if they want to catch Max up with new tires? But Max is gonna pit anyways, right? So yeah, I think that's why they're chill. But Norris is faster than both of the other cars, Piastri and Verstappen. Let's see what happens. I, Norris to Piastri, sorry, Norris to Verstappen, the gap is roughly 5 seconds. George is closing again on Lewis. Chat is Ferrari a social experiment. Uh, Lewis has closed the gap. He was 9 seconds, 10 seconds away. Now he's nine, so little bit. But Leclerc's boxing now because he's got a second set of mediums. I think they'll pull in. Depends if actually Lewis has mediums or not. Let's see. Has the flexi wing rule affected Williams the most and then the Mercs? I think it's very tough to say based on one race because ideally it would feel that yeah, it has affected him, but I think we need to see for one or two more races. We'll go to Canada, we'll go to Austria, we'll go to Silverstone. Those tracks are really like good, so we would get a nice idea about it. Supporting Ferrari feels like supporting CSK. I don't think anybody is going to agree with you. Ferrari is default RCB. No, Lewis is yet to do the second stop. That reminds me that RCB is in the final. RCB, I think everybody like keeps messaging me comments on that Ferrari and RCB are the same. Both of them since 2007-8 are waiting for a cup. Ferrari, I think last won the drivers in 07 and constructors in 08. So Leclerc P3, any possibility? No, 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 no. Have you seen Max's pace? It's no. Russell is pitting as well. I hope they put Lewis in the pits as well. Otherwise, Russell might undercut him. Fresh soft for Russell. They look fresh. Yeah, fresh tires for Russell. Yep. Hamilton's pace is now decent. How has he suddenly now started putting better laps? Probably the fuel has come down. That's why. I think Norris has got a nice gap to pit if they want to now. I think he'll come. I think behind Luke. I think right now Piastri can pit. I feel right now he's got a good gap. Bottas is on the pit wall. I think I'm not sure if the Red Bull strategy is going to work or not, but they've definitely put McLaren under pressure to fumble a bit in terms of strategy. That's like a strong mind game that they've played. Lewis has got to come in now. I feel, yeah. I don't know what they're doing. Norris is now 3 seconds off Oscar. Interesting. Can Aston loan Bottas for the next race if Stroll and Drogovic are not available? Yeah, that's the discussion that's going on. It would be nice, honestly, to have him. Let's see. He's not Aston's reserve driver, but Aston's reserve drivers are busy somewhere else. So unless they can come and race, they might get Bottas. But then, I don't know. Stroll might be fine. Alonso has done his second pit stop, 22 laps. He's P17. Please make it 2 points, Fernando. Please. Please. I think Lewis has one fresh set of hards. I don't think he has any fresh softs or mediums. I don't think so. If Max doesn't pit, his tires are gonna lose a lot of pace. So yeah. But Max almost will get a free pit stop ahead of Lewis. I think they're waiting for that. As soon as Lewis pits, Stroll present causes safety car. I mean, Stroll has not caused a safety car yet in this season, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, don't say bad things about my goat. I think I need to. I have a couple of driver car frames. I need to find a frame for Stroll now because the fan base is so small that people are not making frames for Stroll. Man, I should start Stroll fan art and sell it to people. How do I get the radio transcript? You have an option in multi-viewer. If you have F1 TV, you can download the multi-viewer app and then set it up. I think Max should come in the next 1 or 2 laps. I am assuming that that's gonna happen. Should Lewis and Fernando retire? I feel both of them should stick out for next year because it's been widely accepted that these ground effects car have been horrible for Lewis's driving style. That changes next year. So let's see. With respect to Alonso, I mean, I have a unpopular opinion, but I think Alonso's has fallen off a little bit more because this year we saw him make mistakes. This race also he made mistakes. A couple of races back also he was off in a couple of places. So he's been making more mistakes. So yeah, I think for him maybe, but next year it's Newey, so might as well give it a shot. Plus he's Alonso, he can retire anytime he wants to. So focus, George, focus. Yes. Yes. Russell has undercut Hamilton now. Yeah, that's what I was saying when he pitted. That why aren't they not letting Lewis pit? Why are there so less wheel to wheel moments compared to past years? I feel this year the pace difference is a bit more in a cup. Like it varies race by race. Sometimes the cars are close, sometimes they're not. Today, clear cut. I mean, McLaren are the fastest. Then you've got Max. Then apparently it's Ferraris, Mercedes. Nobody's on even pace. It feels like. What position is Stroll? Stroll is so good that he's not on the timing board. He's already reached Canada. So he's that fast. Finally, box for Lewis. But wait, Lewis is gonna come behind us. Oh my god, that's such a horrible stop for Lewis. 3 seconds slower than usual. Oh, Horrible strategy from Ferrari for Lewis. Horrible. They didn't cover Russell's undercut, and now they have dropped him below Antonelli. Like, he was clearly ahead of Russell. Why would they not react? It's just these. Oh my god, so bad, so bad. Lewis dropped. Lewis is eight. Lewis was 2 seconds ahead of Russell. He's 8 seconds, 7 seconds behind Kimi. Wow. Max on soft. He's gonna come ahead of Charles, I think. Yeah. So see, this is how you're supposed to react. Max pits. What is Yuki doing, man? Yuki. What the hell, Yuki? Yeah, so I was saying that Russell pitted. They should have immediately pitted Lewis, and they did. They didn't do that. But as soon as Max pitted, McLaren reacted with Norris. So that's how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to protect yourself from the undercut. And this track in general, the undercut is very powerful. So, and on top of that, you do a horrible pit stop. So Lewis's race is ruined. It's like he was having a bad day. It went even worse. Let's see if Max comes ahead of. Sorry, Norris comes ahead of Max. Okay, Max is far behind. Yeah, Norris is ahead. Norris is ahead. Yep. Okay, but Lewis is rapid. He was 7 seconds off Kimi and he's closed in quite a lot. I am not sure if he'll get Russell, but yeah. Was he 7 seconds off or was the timing screen glitching? Probably, yeah. He's 4.6. Pit stop blunder. It was good strategy because Russell pitted for soft and he would have lost at the end and Lewis would have gained on softs. I don't think so. The fuel levels are low. Plus, Russell is like 6 seconds off Leclerc. Antonelli is 7 seconds behind. He's not going to push and take out his tires. Piastri is pitting now. Good stop. Good stop. Lewis is on softs. Yeah, that was the strategy that they had. Yeah, he's quite faster than Antonelli and quite faster than Russell. This could turn out to be good for Lewis, but let's see. Oh, Max is in Norris's DRS. Okay, interesting. Hamilton Antonelli bromance is back. Yes. Lewis is 2.4 seconds. Oh, wow. Okay, good. 11 seconds to Russell. Let's see if he can do that. Let's see. He's currently 6 tenths faster, so that won't be enough. But he's got to do hammer time now. Sad stop for Kimi also. Max is out of DRS now, and Norris is within 3 seconds of Piastri, so anything could happen, honestly. Norris and Max crashes, and Russell gets a podium. But I think Lewis is closing the gap to Russell, so let's see. What happened to Red Bull? Why is he complaining? Okay, what if Piastri, Norris, Verstappen crash and then Leclerc wins the race? Amazing, right? Ferrari helping Lewis to find a new therapist. I think Ferrari is, in general, booming the therapist business everywhere in the world with their fans. Norris is closed half a second to Piastri now. It's 2.5. Come on, Norris is gaining on Piastri. This is getting fun. Although Max is falling behind. That kind of sucks. Lewis is a second faster than George in the last lap. Wow. What is Lawson doing, man? Ah, bro, what the hell? Whoa, almost they would have screwed up with Norris and they have costed half a second to Norris and oh shit. This Lawson some Norris lost so much. See now I think there'll be a conspiracy theory that Lawson was helping Max. He did this purposely to slow down Norris and help Max. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna do that. Yeah. Okay, Max is cursing them. Okay. Max is only cursing them. But if Max would have gotten Norris there, I'm pretty sure Lawson, there would have been so many conspiracy theories. But Norris is back to 2.5. Okay. Ah, no. Oh my God. Lawson and Ollie again. And they're showing Lawson replay now. Let's see what happened. But they are not even fighting for points. It's just random. Bro, Lawson was almost there gonna take out Norris. Oh man. So for driver of the day, uh who would you pick? Oh, Max was so pissed off at Lawson. N- Uh, it's just such a normal driving gesture when you're pissed off at someone. Alonso's P12. Now he's gonna fight with Lawson. Norris is dropped now. He's 3.2 seconds. I don't know. And Lewis is gaining. He's 8.6 seconds. I think he was 10 seconds away, right? If I'm not wrong. I think Alonso has a shot at points. He can. He can. Hamilton is saying on the radio that there's no way he can catch Russell. I feel he's got a shot because we've got 12 more laps, 13 more laps. We need to make a list of how many penalties Lawson is going to get. Although that was not penalty worthy, but still. Yeah, so Norris says apparently. Okay. Oh, Antonelli off track. किधर चला गया? Toto. Safety car. Now Russell's got a shot on. Sorry, now Hamilton's got a shot on Russell. Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, everybody. Wow, who thought Kimi was our new Gotifi? But I hope we get some laps of racing. If the safety car is gonna be for like 8 laps, and then there's gonna be like 2 laps of racing. Okay, the McLaren's double stacking. Why? Why? Even Max is pitting. Okay, good double stack. Good double stack from McLaren. Yeah. Why hard tires for Max? Probably that's the only thing left. Why? But why? So Leclerc pitted, Russell is pitting, Lewis is not. Acha, Lewis is also coming in. Why is Max on hards? Is Leclerc gonna get a what? Why on hards? Even Max is pissed off. Yeah. Wow. But at least we need a couple of laps of racing. Oh, hard tire was the only option. Okay, what happened to Kimi? Oh, Kimi's car broke down. That's like another Mercedes reliability issue back to back. Because they had, the engine failed. They had issues in Monaco also, and Kimi had issues in Imola also. Yeah, yeah, damn. Alonso's luck is so bad he didn't benefit from the safety car. He's in P14 now. Yikes. They've got the Mercedes safety car this time. It's usually the Aston. I hope we get. I'm repeating myself, but I hope we get like some sort of racing here, because if it's gonna take like 6 laps to remove the car, then it's gonna only be 3 laps of racing. That's gonna suck. Kimi's engine should have died like 5 6 laps. Sorry, 5 6 laps earlier. Okay, they're taking his car almost done. I'm hoping. Kimi filling in first role. Actually, it's Kimi's engine filling in first role. Okay, so Lawson. Ocon is behind Lawson. So you've got Ocon and Lawson battling for the last point. Now that's fun. Hamilton's right behind Russell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The safety car helped him a lot. Yep, yep, yep. I think Lewis will be able to catch Russell. I feel so. Okay, the tractor is out. I think we'll get at least 7, 8 laps. Yeah, yeah. The tractor's out. Driver of the day is Kimi's engine. Safety car ending. Yes, safety car is ending soon. Hamilton saying he cannot overtake Russell, and Mercedes is like, let me give you a chance. Yeah, I think Mercedes engine is a Hamilton fan because all these years Hamilton was at Mercedes and their engine was the most reliable. This year Hamilton is not there, and it's the same engine. Okay, they cannot change the engine's car specifications anymore, but now the engines are giving up. The tractor, you mean Merc? No, no, no. The tractor on which the Mercedes car was hanging. Come on, man, end the safety car now. It's gonna be so much fun. Norris could win, honestly, now. Let's see how do they do the restart. Is hard tire that bad? People predicting Leclerc podium. Hard tire takes a lot of time to get to the temperature, so that's why initially Leclerc might get a boost on Verstappen. So yeah, but he's Max, so I think he can do it well. Ah, they are yet to clear the back markers. Oh my god. Come on, man. Do quickly. Why are the lapped cars not unlapping themselves? Come on. I think they did this last time also, na, in Imola, where the lapped cars took a while to unlap. Okay, lapped cars may overtake the safety car now. Cool. So we'll have at least 6 laps. 6, 7 laps we'll have. So that's fun. Why is Max on hards? Because that was the only option available, apparently. So could Max have done the opposite of what McLaren had done, like not pit? I don't think so. No. So Leclerc, Lewis, everybody are on their quali ka soft tires. Piastri, Norris, so they are all like 6 laps old soft tires. Is there a chance of Ferrari podium? Now there is. Now there is. Has someone told Charles that Max is on hard? I mean, I hope Ferrari has. I think yeah. Now the safety car should go in. Yeah. Why are they letting it run? They should go in this lap. They're not bringing the safety. Exactly, they're not bringing the safety car in. What are they doing? Last time also, I think. Damn. Now we'll have what, 5 laps of racing? Just so bad. I think last time also they stretched the safety car by 1, 2 more laps and then kinda sucked. Are they waiting for lap cars to catch up? Yeah, yeah. You can see the track map now that they are far. What are they doing? They're not even like they're not even catching up. Like, is this on purpose or what? Okay, finally now they are catching up. Safety car ending. Yes. Yep. Even Lewis is saying they do love wasting laps. Yeah. These back markers don't. One lap they wasted, I feel. Yeah. They should have it should have come in last lap. I feel so. What? Oh, did Max just I don't know. Why did Piastri brake so hard? Okay, let's see what happens. And Piastri goes. Piastri is gone. Ooh, Max almost lost the car. And Leclerc goes. Leclerc's gonna go ahead. Oh, Max is losing. And Russell Verstappen's gone wide. Oh my god. Leclerc. Insane. And Hamilton's putting Russell on pressure. And Russell is putting Verstappen on pressure. Insane. Who rammed into Max? Who rammed into Max? Sorry. Oh, and Russell is gonna get him now. How is Hulkenberg behind Hamilton? Did Charles ram into Max? I didn't see that. Oh, that's why did he go? I don't know. We have to see a replay. Why is Lewis not on? Like, and why is Hulkenberg? Why is Hulkenberg so close to Lewis? What is going on? What the hell, Lewis? Let's see. Let's see Leclerc's replay. Yeah, yeah. No, Leclerc didn't ram. Leclerc didn't ram. Max only lost the car. Yeah, Max just lost the car. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Leclerc's fine. Yeah, Leclerc's fine. Oh, yeah, it was Yeah, yeah, yeah. Max's car was very twitchy, honestly. Oh, oh, Russell was the. Oh, okay. Oh, Max touched two cars. Okay. Leclerc didn't touch Max, so that's clear. What the hell? Lewis is outside of George's DRS and Kicksauber is gaining. What the hell? Damn. Hulkenberg has had brilliant race, man. What a race. Uh, Bortoleto and Alonso are fighting. Alonso is Bortoleto's mentor. Come on, Lewis. What are you doing? Well, Max is gaining back on Charles, though. He needs to give the position back. I'm not sure what is Max on about because even when they touched, it was Max. Leclerc was not his fault. He didn't move his car. Max's car was very twitchy. And Russell is now on his back. Oh my God. They touched again. Max didn't let. Oh my God. Oh my God. Max didn't listen to the pit wall also. Oh damn, Max. What if Max gets a penalty? Max and Russell again fighting. Oh my God. Max is gonna get a penalty. And now Lewis is catching Max. But it's only one lap, so I don't think Lewis has just got to stick with Max because. And Hulkenberg is attacking Lewis. Oh my God, is Hulkenberg gonna take Lewis? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hulkenberg pass. What? What? Kick Sauber has overtaken. No way. And Max, if Max gets a penalty, Hulkenberg is gonna finish P5. Oh, Max just rammed into Russell. That's very bad. That's bad. Yikes. Oh my God, that was. Damn. Russell's got damage. Oh, so Hulkenberg had fresh softs. That's why, apparently. Okay, that explains. That explains. That's why he's gaining so much. But I think Max is going to fall quite a lot. Probably if he gets a 10-second penalty, he's going to drop out of, not out of the points, but pretty low. Damn. Whatever, Leclerc P3. Yes. Piastri is chilling. Yeah, yeah. He doesn't care about anything. Will Max drop out of points? He just might. Nice. Piastri wins. Leclerc with another podium, third podium this season. Wow. Wow. What the hell is Hamilton doing? It's Hulkenberg was on fresh softs. Plus, his car was horrible on softs today. I think it would have been better to not pit Max. Like, honestly, the way it's gone. Damn, what a race. What a race. I think Red Bull, Rosberg was right. Red Bull's pit wall kind of put Max over the edge, honestly. And then he got mad, and then, damn. Hulkenberg might get P5. This has not ended yet. Damn. Fair. This driver of the day has to be Hulkenberg now. 100%. 10-second penalty for Verstappen. Rosberg think it's a lenient penalty. 10-second. Rosberg thinks it's less. Hulkenberg's P5. Wow. What a race. What a race. Russell and Max boxing session. But I don't think Russell was at fault. Max's car honestly was very twitchy at the safety car restart. He had to pull it back multiple times. Those hard tires did not wake up at all, and he was just going aggressively with it. I think that was the problem because everybody was on softs. Max was just trying to go quickly with that tire, but the tire had not warmed up. They put him in a bad position, honestly. Yeah, Max is pissed off. That's something. This is a race. It's just a bad day for Red Bull, man. Just a bad day. What happened to Hamilton? I'll be making the race review, so we'll address these questions there. But I guess I'm gonna end the stream now in 5 minutes. This was like an epic race. You guys can let me know your questions, and I'll be covering them in the race review tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Leclerc podium, yes, yes, Leclerc podium. Red Bull did a Ferrari today at the last pit stop. I don't know, man, but it's just a crazy race. Those last 6 laps, insane. What is Lewis doing, idiot? No, the Hulkenberg was on fresh softs, and these guys at 6, 7 old laps old softs. I'm assuming that's got to do something with it. Relief for Alonso. Yes, finally, 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 finally. Leclerc's doing nothing to get P3. No, man, he did everything. I told you, na, he did this new thing in Quali where he had one less set of soft tires and then he tried to do stuff. So good for him, man. Good for him. Leclerc would have gotten P3 anyways. After the safety car, as I'm saying. So Rosberg's not happy that Max has gotten a 10-second penalty back. I feel. I think Red Bull kind of messed up there by telling Max to give the position back, because they should have just let it. They overreacted, I feel. I think that's what Rosberg said, that it was wrong for them to ask Max to give the position back, and that tipped him off, and then that happened. But y- yeah, anyways, that's it for the Spanish Grand Prix. Like I said, I'll be making the review tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just ending the stream off in 5 minutes. You guys can ask your questions here. I'll probably take them from here for the race review, or I'll take them from Instagram. So yeah, let me know, what do you guys think about the Spanish GP? I want Leclerc to win races now, fighting McLarens. That's gonna take a while. Let's see if Ferrari upgrades help. Why Max was asked to give back position to Russell if it wasn't his mistake? Right. We'll discuss on that. What Lewis should have just stayed out. Then he would have been worse. The fact that he got different set of tires saved him a bit. It would have just been worse if he would have stayed out. Yeah. But we need to understand what happened with Lewis there, because that was just too embarrassing. I feel Max should have kept his calm, honestly. Even if, let's say, he would have given the position back to Russell, but if Russell was considered to be at fault for the first incident, then Russell would have gotten a penalty and Max would have gotten the position back anyways. What happened here was that the fact that Max ran into Russell, then FIA gave Max a lenient penalty also, and then they let go of the Russell's first incident as well. So I think that's how they equalized the situation, because otherwise Russell would have gotten a penalty for the first incident, and then Max would have gotten an even stronger penalty for the next incident. So I think, yeah, Max, yeah, just it's just a bad day, honestly. Yeah, nothing worked out for him in the last 6 laps. Yeah. But yeah, we'll look at the post race interviews and a couple of things, and then I think we'll have more idea about this. But yeah, Ferrari got in just like RCB. I mean, if Ferrari was lucky, then yeah, maybe RCB's got good luck on Tuesday, sorry. Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday, yeah. But, anyways, I'm ending the stream now. I will catch up with you guys in the post race review, which would come out tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's no IPL match, also. So I think people will watch.